Hello, friends. In this episode, I would briefly talk about real estate business because I published, in fact, 54 my books, 54 books, and including the best-selling book "See the Light in You," for which the Nobel laureate has written a forward, and I have 44 years of diversified experience, including Air Force, business, teaching. Uh, I made debut as a non-fiction author. Then I entered it, then traveled to different genre. For example, teaching, training, then education, then mindfulness, executive education, gender. Now I also published a book on real estate, and that is yet to be published. That is a different story. Especially when I talk about real estate, it's a gold mine, and you need to choose the right places to achieve the desired outcomes. Uh, Sometimes it may lead to uh, stagnation, and usually it won't stagnate, but sometimes there will be very slow growth. So it happens in real estate, and uh, so I talk how some of my friends and I often go to park in the evening, and I talk with them. So I compiled their ideas and insights based on their personal journey and experiences. So, what these people, how they purchased flats is that every weekend they go out with their friends, then they go and talk to the builders. That's what they do it, and they are fairly successful. Uh, and But sometimes there will be challenges. Some people may not have time. Some people may not have any vision. If they are so busy with their work. So what some people they do is that they approach brokers, real estate agents, or brokers, whatever you would like to call. So they will choose the location, then they talk to the agents, and finally they will shortlist, and they close the deal. That's how it happens, and the broker or agent will get 2% commission. Mm, so this is how it happens. It depends upon the people and how they want to do it. Real estate is, in fact, a great business, and when you look at uh, Rich Daddy, Rich Poor, he talked about not only real estate, he talked about other aspects also. If you look at Donald Trump, he was a real estate tycoon, and of course, finally he became president of USA for a second term. So that's a different aspect. Now coming to this, these people they go every week, or once in a fortnight. They go to different places. Then they keep meeting the builders. Then they talk. Then again, these builders. Uh, Build these builders sometimes builders don't directly deal with clients. They deal with brokers, so they have their own strategy how they do it. Again, there are different areas. Some are commercial, some are residential. And when you want to buy a flat, affiliate flat, what you have to do is you have to follow the guidelines, and usually you have to pay 15% advance, and they have to tie up with the bank, and the bank releases funds gradually as per the deadline for the uh, builders, and usually it takes 3 or 4 years to complete the project. If it is high rise building means still it takes more than the, so they have to sign the contract, and uh, they have to fall in with the guidelines. So now we have RERA, and there is a website where we can find the details, and we can check, and we can put the data on and chat GPT, so we get lots of ideas. So this is how we can do it to be successful. So I would like to talk about one of my friends. What he did was that he purchased a 3 BHK flat, and and what he did was that I think a rate of interest is, I think, maybe exactly I don't remember, it's less than 12%. This guy, what he was doing was that he was not foreclosing. So what he was doing is that whatever the extra money is getting, that is putting into mutual funds through SIP, and that guy is getting 24% returns. So that's why he's not foreclosing. That's one thing. There are people, they want to pay the money. They opted for they opted for a loan, and since now the prices are growing up, and also income levels are rising, so some people, they foreclose everything and they keep quiet, or sometimes again they go for one more flat or villa. So different clients have different strategies. It depends upon the individual. We can't generalize how it happens, but this is how people are doing. So why I started doing all things is that, first, of course, I still belong to a lower middle class family, so we don't have resources, but I'm very curious and creative by nature. So I did research on real estate. I think it is not published at the book title. So because I entered different areas, different. I had my own experiences in my life. So this is how things happen in real estate, and first thing is that you have to check the authorities, credentials, then approvals, then again most of the people, they uh, uh, are they are giving down payment of 15%. Then again they tie up with their banks like ICICI or HDFC or whatever it is. I can't specify any particular bank. They tie up with those things. Then under those banks, they directly uh, transfer the funds to builders. That's how it happens in India. And there are some places like in Hyderabad, there are some situations where what happened, land mine has become a gold mine, because outer ring road, the people who are very close to outer ring road, they grow. For instance, 1 acre was around 5,000 or 10,000, 1 acre. I am telling very long back. Then what happened? Suddenly, this after outer ring road has come up. Then again, IT companies have come up, and especially at the financial district in Hyderabad. So they have built, they minted money. And also there are so many challenges for builders also, because the raw material costs have gone up, and labor charges have gone up, and land value has also gone up. So these builders also, they have their own strategies. Sometimes they bribe officials. So lots of things they do it. So now we are talking about from the perspective of in a very positive perspective. So let us forget all those things. Of course, then again there are some litigations in the land deals. Then land mafia. So many aspects are involved in not only in Hyderabad, in various cities in India, such as in Bangalore, Gurgaon, Bombay, Pune, Chennai. So like this, the list goes on. But mostly in those areas, there is a development, and now uh, uh, since the people, because of the technology, people have become more smart and brilliant, especially young people. They are taking risk, and 15% they are paying. Then again, they are paying EMIs, and maybe it's 15 or 20 years for instance. Every month, the amount will be deducted through, and they pay EMIs. So that's how they do it. Then again, some people, they if cost of if they get more money, or due to the promotions and other things, then they go for villas. So this is how it happens. So an average Indian craves for a flat. It's a dream for many people, but it can't be fulfilled for everyone. But now young people are very brilliant and smart, and they are smart enough by using technology. So they are leading from the front. I am 61, and I could not enjoy all these things, because I was born in a different era. So I didn't know about. We don't have that EMI culture, and I served in the Indian Air Force for 12 years. So that's how I did it. So the takeaway from this video is that land is always a good investment, provided if you put the money into the right places, where there is a lot of employment opportunities, companies that are coming close, like high tech city in Hyderabad. So like this, people, they are doing, and they also, when we want to have appreciation of flats or plots, is very clear. uh, we have to see that the petrol bunks, then again schools, too many schools, and so there will be more of activity. So that's how things happen. And in Hyderabad, the challenge is that there are some litigations, encroachments. So we have to take EC, incumbrance certificate, all the things you have to do it. But if you go for a bank, then they themselves will do it, and I think some processing charges will be there that we have to pay. So this is how things happen. And if time permits, or I mean, if I do some more research, then I'll also apply. I will also uh, uh, upload some more videos. So the major challenge with me is that I'm a survivor of brain stroke in the year 2021, and it's more than 4 years I'm having health challenges. That's why I'm stammering while speaking. So please empathize with me, and I request you to consider subscribing to my YouTube channel with gratitude.